Today we're taking a look at these NHL matches, which are happening on Thursday, December 2nd, 2021, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting advice that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advice. Colorado Avalanche vs Montreal Canadiens. The Avalanche offense has been tough to stop, but the defense has struggled, allowing 3.11 goals per game. Erik Johnson and Devon Toews have combined for 2.3 defensive points shares and 40 blocked shots, but the rest of the defensive unit has struggled and is allowing opponents to find open shots on the net. In addition, goaltender Darcy Kuemper is struggling as the starting goaltender, with a .903 save percentage and a 2.84 goals against average on 411 shots. Our first betting advice is to pick Colorado. Montreal has had very few wins this year, but they did recently beat Pittsburgh by a score of 6-3. Unfortunately, it was back to losing for the Habs as they fell in their next game, losing 2-1 to the Canucks at home. Montreal is now 6-18 on the year, and they have yet to win 2 games in a row this year. How is this for a stat? Montreal has scored 29 goals in their 6 wins, compared to scoring 25 goals in their 18 losses. That is just ridiculous, but it tells the whole story of the Montreal season. Our second betting advice is to pick over 6. San Jose Sharks vs Islanders. The offense has been struggling lately for the Sharks. They have scored 3 goals or less in 7 out of the last 10 games. San Jose ranks 23rd in goals per game, 29th in shots per game, 15th in shooting percent, and 16th in scoring efficiency ratio. Evander Kane has yet to return to the Sharks lineup. Timo Meier leads the team with 22 points. He has scored 2 goals in back-to-back games. Meier has 7 goals in the last 10 games. Defense and goaltending have been very good for San Jose. They rank 7th in goals against per game, 8th in shots against per game, and 13th in opponent shooting percent and save percent. James Reimer has a record of 8-4-1. Our first betting advice is to pick New York Islanders. The New York Islanders are having a disastrous season. They have been decimated with injuries, and they also have several players on the COVID list, resulting in the postponement in 2 games. The squad has now lost 8 games in a row. New York also opened the season with a 13-game road trip. Fortunately, Matthew Barzal has played in all the games. The 24-year-old center has been kept in check, posting only 8 points in 17 games on the season. He has gone 5 straight games without a point. Kyle Palmieri has only found the back of the net once all season. The veteran winger has 4 points this month. Oliver Wahlstrom has 5 goals in 19 games. The Islanders are without Brock Nelson due to injury. One of their best blue liners in Ryan Pulock is also out of action due to a lower body injury. Our second betting advice is to pick under 5.5. Quick reminder, BetUS is a platform that offers betting on all major sport and horse racing leagues. It has slots, table games, blackjack, and a variety of other casino games. All of the major US leagues are available for betting, including the NFL, NBA, NHL, MLB, and PGA. In addition, BetUS allows wagers on esports, Olympic events, soccer, cricket, boxing, cycling, and many more competitions. Join BetUS now using our link down below and get 125% cashback bonus on your first deposit on the sportsbook after you open an account and deposit using our link and use our promo code HIGHSTAKES. Boston Bruins vs Nashville Predators. The offense has been hot for the Bruins recently. Boston has scored 3 goals or more in 7 out of the last 10 games. The team ranks 15th in goals per game, 1st in shots per game, 24th in shooting percent, and 14th in scoring efficiency ratio. Brad Marchand once again leads the team in points, like he did last season. Marchand has 9 goals and 15 assists in 18 games. He is tied for 6th in points in the league. Marchand has been suspended for 3 games, and he will not play against the Predators. Patrice Bergeron has 1 point or more in 3 out of the last 4 games. David Pastrnak has 1 point or more in 8 out of the last 10 games. Our first betting advice is to pick Boston Bruins. The Predators bounced back from their loss to Colorado with a win over the Blue Jackets in their last game. They will try to keep the momentum going with a win over the Bruins, which will give them their 3rd win in their last 4 games. The Bruins followed up their win over Vancouver with a loss to the Red Wings in their last game. They will try to bounce back from the loss with a win over the Predators, which will give them their 6th win in their last 9 games. Our second betting advice is to pick Boston Bruins. New Jersey Devils vs Minnesota Wild. The New Jersey Devils are coming off a 5-2 loss to the San Jose Sharks. In the road defeat, the Devils gave San Jose 3 chances at the power play, leading to 1 goal. Overall, they allowed their opponent to score on 16.13% of their shots. In New Jersey's light scoring night, they struggled to generate time playing with a man advantage. For the game, they finished with just 1 power play chance. Our first betting advice is to pick Wild -1.5. Minnesota now leads the NHL in goals, tallying an average of 3.77 per game on 32.26 shots per contest. The Wild defense is below average, with opponents racking up 3.00 goals and 30.40 shots per game. Reigning Calder Trophy winner Kirill Kaprizov has been Minnesota's top producer with 7 goals and 18 assists. Ryan Hartman leads the Wild with 12 goals in addition to his 6 assists, while Matt Zuccarello is having a nice season with 6 goals and 10 helpers. Cam Talbot has started 17 games, posting a .914 save percentage and 2.71 goals against average. The big injury question for Minnesota is if Zuccarello will be in the lineup, as he is questionable after missing the last 2 games with an upper body injury. Key defenseman Jared Spurgeon is also sidelined indefinitely with a lower body injury. Center Frederick Gaudreau entered COVID protocol earlier this week and is likely out. Our second betting advice is to pick over 6. Don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting advice that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the high stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advice.